First Alert Weather.
Dealing with some scattered snow tonight, mostly in the lower Snake River Plain and some of the foothills and mountains around eastern Idaho and western Wyoming. We're going to be looking for some fog and a chance more snow tomorrow night, getting into Friday as we have more unsettled weather working down in here from the Gulf of Alaska. We're currently at 27 degrees at the Pocatello Farm Bureau Skycam. We got winds out of the west at 11. Beautiful sunset right now from Idaho Falls at 22 degrees and winds out of the west at 6. Feels like 14 right now. On First Alert Viper radar, we got the snow drifting through parts of Ingham and McCammon. We still also got some snow just trying to come over the foothills and mountains out towards Bancroft and then getting over into Pocatello and Chubbuck. Some spotty snow showers and flurries, mostly some light flakes at this hour. And then we're also seeing some of this light snow still continuing to hit around the American Falls Reservoir towards Aberdeen and on the north side of the reservoir, closer to Pingree and Springfield. Now, as we get through the region tonight, we also have some snow falling in Jackson, well, especially west of Jackson. In town in Jackson right now, it's actually pretty quiet, but we have quite a bit of snow around Alpine, Teton Pass, and then getting still into far eastern Bonneville County tonight. We're going to be seeing a few more flakes and flurries this evening as this area of low pressure continues to spin to our south. This low dragging in rain and snow across the Four Corners and the desert southwest. Now, we aren't really looking for anything crazy tonight, but by tomorrow night, our next storm system starts to work down from the Gulf of Alaska. We're nudging in just a touch of high pressure here for your Thursday, but the snow starts getting in here tomorrow night, and that's going to get into Friday morning with more snowy weather, especially heading into Sunday. Another push of wet weather coming down from the Pacific Northwest. A look at the Vipercast tonight. We've got low clouds and fog, and from the fog you can squeeze out a few flakes and a few flurries, and you can see that here on the Vipercast overnight through tomorrow morning. Throughout the day, we'll increase the clouds. So even if you don't see the fog tomorrow, we are aiming at mostly cloudy conditions tomorrow afternoon, and we're just starting to see a few pockets of snowfall beginning to take hold late tomorrow afternoon and through the early evening. Then as we move into the late night hours for Thursday, we have snow in the forecast, and we carry that snow overnight into early Friday morning with some snow accumulation to get us started for the morning commute on our way to work and school for early Friday. If we do see snow Friday, we're still keeping things pretty low with snowfall amounts for most of us, but places like Driggs and Victor could get a good dose of snow again here for Friday with another 2 to 4 inches on top of what we already picked up. Close our view right now of Idaho Falls. Again, this is getting into Friday. We're looking about 1 to 2 inches towards Ryrie and Heisey and about an inch or less in town for Idaho Falls. Pocatello and Chubbuck will keep it pretty low in town, but as soon as you wind your way closer towards the mountains, of course, you're going to steadily increase that snow to that 2 to 4 inch range. Teton Pass, you're going to definitely, of course, see snow as we get into Friday, about 4 to 8 inches on top of what we've already seen. Similar conditions for Pine Creek Pass, 2 to 4 inches for Teton Valley, and about an inch if we're lucky into Jackson with more towards Wilson. Highs around 24 for Montpelier, 28 in Malad, 25 in Lava. We're going to be looking at some cold lows tonight around Driggs with a low of 3, 1 below in Jackson, 8 tonight in Rexburg. Temps tomorrow into the 20s, and that's where we're stuck. We're stuck with the 20s all the way well into the weekend with more snow in there for Friday and Sunday, along with some gusty winds. Rexburg, gusty winds and snow Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and temperatures this weekend in Rexburg hitting the upper 20s with some cold overnight lows. Central Idaho, Salmon's at 34, 26 in Mackay, 22 in Arco, and we're at 32 in Chalice. 8-day forecast for salmon. We're in the upper 20s for Friday and Saturday. Watch out for some snow on Sunday, and temperatures are expected to get pretty cold next week with highs not even getting to 30. Moving into the Snake River Plain, we should get to 28 in Blackfoot, 31 for Pocatello, and 26 for Idaho Falls with lows back to the single numbers tonight. And the 8-day forecast for Blackfoot, Pokey, and IF showing us highs here into the upper 20s, low 30s for Friday and Saturday. Again, gusty winds in the forecast Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with partly cloudy skies next week. Pocatello, mid-30s for Saturday and Sunday. More snow Friday and Sunday with those gusty winds and partly cloudy skies next week. Highs around 35 for Monday. And wrapping things up here for Idaho Falls, we'll see highs here at 26 for tomorrow and Friday, 27 for Saturday, gusty winds and snow for Sunday. We'll carry the gusty winds all weekend long with highs into the upper 20s, low 30s. Eric.
All right, thanks, Michael. Coming up at Sports Hour, Athlete of the Week.